Okay, so this is cleaning the brush, all right? And this is after we've already primed, and this was my resting pot, I guess you would call it. I like to call it my resting pot, where I leave my brush to rest in between primes, okay? So if I had another sash to prime, I could pull it out and I could blot it on the side of my can here, okay? And this is just a regular old coffee can used from the house, I guess. And then I'll put on the blotter board over here to get some of the excess out like that. And I might take it over to my rag to dry it a little bit to get the excess out. And that's if I was going to dip it, you know, back into the primer again, okay? But not having something else to prime, it's time to clean the brush. And so, having kept it in a resting pot of sorts, all right, did me a lot of favors. Look, it's already it's already almost clean to begin with, all right? I mean, we didn't do a lot of priming, but notice, because I didn't put a lot of material on my brush to begin with, it didn't travel up the brush, you know, and get all over my hands and all that kind of stuff. So I'm already ahead of the game by using the techniques I was showing you earlier, okay? But in cleaning the brush, I still got some residue in there. What I've got is another bucket here that I will pour my spent material. And my spent material is what I use. I use the word spent to refer to material I've already used to clean my brush with. So I've already used it. It's spent. Okay. I'm going to pour the spent in, you know, that bucket right there. Okay. And oh, look, you can see in the bottom here, I've got a lot of residue. See that? Those are all the solids that start to that are dissolved solids. All right, they start to find their way to the bottom of the bucket. So I can, you know, stir those up a little bit. But I'm going to take a little bit more of my other paint thinner here now and a little bit clear. I'm just going to put a little bit in there, okay? And then I'm just going to blot it out, right? I'm just keep on going in there. And I might take some of that other stuff that's stuck to the bottom of the can, mix it up in there so that all of that stuff is contained in the liquid, okay? And then that liquid, I'm trying to get it all out of the brush I can, okay? Then I put it on my blotting board. I pour out my spent in my spent container there, okay? Boom. Then put it back in there. I'll have to do this 2 or 3 times and we should be in pretty good shape, right? So, oh, look at that. So that's really looking good. Okay. So look, you can already tell that the liquid is not nearly as white as it was, right? It's starting to already thin out. Okay. I'll put that in there like so. Okay. Set it down, put my spent down. So I'm just using a little bit, okay? And my brush back in my can. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit, okay? And yeah, so now we're getting good. I'll take a comb here and a wire brush. You shouldn't, I mean, if you do it right, you shouldn't need too much of a wire brush. You know, if you've got something built up on there, I mean, you might need to maybe scrub, like if you got something that's hardened on there already, you might need to scrub that off, right? You don't want to do it aggressively because that'll damage your bristles, okay? So, and I'm doing it on my blotter board, you see? Isn't that nice? Now also sometimes if you got some way up into the base of the brush, I guess they call it the ferrule, you can come in, you know, you can comb it out like that to get it all nice and clean that way. Okay. I'm going to pour out my spent one more time. Okay, and I'm going to do one last clean here, okay? And that should be enough, I think. Yeah. I mean, it's somewhat cloudy now, okay? And I think you can go you know, to where your liquid is clean, clean, clean. But this, in my experience, that will be sufficient. See, you know, to clean your brush. Okay, and then you know, get that stuff out of there. Because look, I mean, look, when I blot it like this, I mean, there's fundamentally no solids in there at all. And maybe I want to, you know, do a quick thing like that with my comb. Make sure that's done. You know, I got a little bit left in there. See, but it'll still be good. And the oils, the natural hairs and the oils will saturate the hairs a little bit, you know, and keep it nice and fresh, you know, ready to go. So, and then I can and dry it like so. And if you've got a cover that came with a brush, you should put the cover back on to help keep the shape. These brushes didn't come with covers, so, but if you get a new one, they will, you know. So, but that's basically how you clean a brush. But then inevitably somebody's going to ask me, well, what do you do with the spent stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a good question. I'm going to leave a little bit in there. Well, I like to keep a reservoir that I place all my spent into. If I can open this. There we go. This is getting kind of full, so I had to be careful. But what happens is this will fill up, okay? All of the solids will settle to the bottom, and I'll have clear liquid at the top again. I can pour it off and use it again. And I do that all the time. So I'm going to take this spent here, pour it in there, and I got a little bit here. I'm just going to swish out. I like to keep my stuff clean. Okay, so I'm going to take my rag now, and I'm going to wipe out my bucket because this is kind of how I am with this. Okay, there you go. There you go. Excellent. Okay. Beautiful. So you can see a lot of the solids are already settled into the bottom of my bucket here. See that? See the solids?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Get those out. There you go. And then there you go. And then I'll go put this back on the shelf over there. I was gonna leave it here for now, but it's best to keep that like out of the reach of children. It's glass, you know. I found that putting it in plastic, I guess it works, but I like the glass too. It's easier to pour it in here because I don't need a funnel. If you have plastic, you might need, you know, you might have a funnel. It's also this plastic's not clear, so I can't see. Yeah. You know, I mean, obviously there was a point where I could see through that, but I can't see through that anymore. You know, I've had that for years. But that's basically, you know, priming and cleaning your primer brush and stuff like that. So
after you pour off the liquid, what do you do with the solids?
I've dug it out a couple of times. You know, you let it, you know, set it on a board, let it dry out, and then throw that away. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, but last thing you want to do is pour this stuff down the sink, right? You know, and so, or put it in somebody's yard or something like that, because I think that's like approaching evil. So a lot of people are thoughtless that way too. They'll just do it anyway. But you know, you want to respect people, respect, you know, our communities, you know, and stuff like that, and not be pouring this stuff back onto the ground and into our water systems and stuff like that. So any questions? All right, cool. All right, let me stop this. Dun.